Hello everyone, today we are going to be making tofu using the air fryer. Air fryer is an amazing kitchen gadget to have, and here I have a small air fryer which works perfectly. Air fryer is like a mini oven with full fan force, and it cooks the food twice as fast and makes it really delicious. Tofu on its own has not much flavor, but I love the original bean taste of the tofu. Because it's fairly neutral, it will take on any flavor you add into it, and you can also add the tofu to any dishes you want. So tofu is also a fantastic plant-based protein. Okay, the first thing to do is to drain, or what we call to sieve it. Okay, some people like to press it, but I like to just leave it here on the counter with a sieve for about 30 minutes or so. The outcome is the same. So here are 2 blocks, and you can see that there's liquid and water already being drained out. So today we are going to be using extra firm tofu. You can buy this from the market or in the grocery shop. Okay, just make sure it's the extra firm or firm tofu. This is what we're going to do by cutting it first. Okay, cut it across this way and make it into little cubes. So here I'm going to divide it into 9. The same with this way first, and then into 9. You can marinate the tofu any way you wish, but the basic is it has to be a little bit salty and flavorful. So today I'm going to be showing you very basic soy and honey tofu. Okay, so all we've got to do is just put it here in a very small container like this. You can use a plastic container, you can use a glass container, and you can even use a plastic bag to do this. So in the description box below, I will also include 2 other flavors besides this soy and honey tofu. There will be a paprika onion tofu as well as a curry tofu. Okay, let's start with the soy and honey tofu. So here are 2 blocks which I've cut into really tiny pieces. Okay, so all I've got to do is to add about 2 teaspoons of soy, okay, and some honey. You can just eyeball it because we're not fussy with how much is it, but if there's a little bit more, make sure you don't marinate it too long, okay? But the marination should take about 30 minutes up to overnight. So here I've got about 2 teaspoons of soy and about 2 teaspoons of honey. If you're making this for your kids, you can omit the pepper, but I love pepper in most of my cooking. And remember to use freshly ground pepper, okay? Okay, it's really simple. All you've got to do is tighten the lid, okay? Make sure it's airtight, waterproof, and just give it a spin, like that. So even your kids can help you. So this can go in the fridge for about 30 minutes, but I like to put it in the fridge for a longer time. Just like that. So now it's been marinated in the fridge for more than half an hour, so it's time to put it into the air fryer. Okay, so the reason for me not stirring with a spoon earlier is that it might break the tofu if you keep on stirring it in the marinade. So that's why you shake it all around every now and then to get the flavors in. Okay, now let's do this. Okay, now the tofu is ready. Open up your air fryer and put it into the basket. Okay, so you can just put it into the basket. Leave the marinade inside the container as to not pour everything out, okay? So we'll just take the tofu and make sure it goes into the basket, just like that. So when you're cooking it in the air fryer, some people like to put a parchment paper at the bottom, but I'm not too worried about that. So just remember to shake the basket every now and then to check on it. This process will take about 9 to 10 minutes, okay? So you remember to shake the basket every few minutes to check. So what I do is I check it every 3 to 4 minutes. Make sure that it's all in a layer, okay? Shake it to make sure that it's all in one layer, and then you put it in. Look at that golden color. It's delicious. Well, I'm going to just take it out now. You saw that color, wasn't it? Nice and golden. So I'm just going to put it back. So 2 pieces of tofu make 1 serving of protein, and it's really good. So you can put this into your salad dishes, into your poke bowl, and you can even eat it just like this on its own as a high protein snack. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a dressing into this, okay? So the dressing is the game changer. But you can just take it, just eat it like this on its own. It's really good. My kids love it, okay? So, but what I'm going to do is zest it up a little bit, okay? So what I'm going to be putting is herbal aloe. We're going to use about 3 cups of that. 1, 2, and 3. To give it a bit of a Thai cake flavor, we're going to add a little bit of lime juice, just about a tablespoon, a tiny bit of fish sauce. If you don't have that, just a pinch of salt, and a little bit of chili sauce if you like it spicy. Okay, so we're just gonna stir it all together, and then we're gonna taste it. Let's have a taste. I think I like it sweeter, so I'm going to add another cap of this. So go with your taste. If you like it more tangy, you can even add more lime. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to just pour it over this. Oh, yum! Looks delicious already. And top it with some chopped peanuts, about 1 tablespoon of chopped peanuts. Well, that's it. Wow, so lovely, so amazing, and really tastes delicious. Let's have a little taste. So good. Hope you guys like this air fryer tofu recipe. Share it on Instagram and tag me, Felicia's Healthy Kitchen. Before you go, subscribe and turn on the notification button so you won't miss any healthy and delicious recipe. Bye!